Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever recorded Pokemon Stadium battle from the N64. I finally got my gear working and I'm actually really excited to lead you guys into this first ever N64 battle played by me. So, what does Diddy have in store for you? Well, let's have a look. We picked the Scumbag team, which is a team that relies entirely on paralyzing Pokemon and then using a wrap or another bind move to keep them in a bind, so to speak. And yes, I know, this is one of the most hated strategies in the game, and people absolutely loathe playing against it, but it's so fun and effective when you play it well in Pokemon Stadium 1. So we start off with Neek, who is pretty much my MVP. Neek is faster than any Pokemon in the game, and so we're going to use Thunder Wave on anything that walks or moves. Why, you ask? Well, that is an excellent question. I shall tell you. Since I can paralyze anything before it can attack me, that means that if I switch in another Pokemon with a bind move, we always have the advantage. That is why Neek is the MVP in this team. Okay, at this point I'm starting to get a bit confident. I think I can use at least 2 Thunderbolts before the Beedrill can attack again, since it has to recharge. So that's what I'm going to do. The first one hits, the damage doesn't look that bad, even though Electrode's special isn't that great. But, we might get a kill out of this, so that's what we're going to do. Here's the second Thunderbolt, right in the face, and it crits. So there you go. That's one Pokemon down.
What Pokemon will be fighting next? Oh, it's Pinsir!
And now the cue ball sends out his Pinsir. Naturally, my next move is going to be as predictable as the first. We're going to go for another Thunderbolt. Sorry, Thunder Wave. Pew, 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 pew. And now the Pinsir gives me a taste of my own medicine with bind. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, so what are we going to do with Neek now that he's in a bind? We're going to switch, because we have 2 other Pokemon, and since the Pinsir is paralyzed, we can pretty much do anything we want. And here is the Arbok. Now, Arbok, of course, has Wrap, so that's what we're going to do. And yes, this video is over 10 minutes. That's mainly because I'm using this strategy. If you don't like the strategy, you can quit watching at any point, or flame in the comments. This is what I'm using today, and this is what Arbok's good at, so that's what we're going for.
The attack still going on. There, it's a hit. The heated battle.
It doesn't do a lot of damage, but since it pretty much cannot attack before I can, and since bind moves still trap Pokemon in, I have very little to worry about at this moment, and that's the most important thing.
There's a little damage. Oh, it still can't move. The intense battle continues. The attack is still continuing. A minor hit. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. The combatants face each other.
So at this point, I clicked Rock Slide just to troll around to see when my wrap would end. And it's fully paralyzed. Also, fun fact, in Gen 1, Rock Slide still cannot flinch. So It's not as good as it seems.
It can't move again. Sparks are flying in this heated match. The attack still going on.
So we're slowly whittling this pincer down.
Here's a light shot.
After a couple of wraps, it should be in range for a rock slide to finish it off. Why are we playing this dirty and this safe, Diddy? Explain that. Well, I'll explain that to you. This is Pokemon Stadium. We're playing the Prime Cup, and I want to get as many continues as I can, and this is a means of doing so. It's a very dirty means of doing so, but I don't really care. It works, and I'm using a couple of Pokemon that you don't see that often. So I kind of like bringing an Arbok, I kind of like bringing Electrode, and I want to showcase them, and that's really what I'm doing right now. So we're going for the Glare, but Raticate is faster than we are. So this really, really intense stare is going to miss. I predict that we can survive the dig, so we're just going to do another Glare after Raticate hits. Boom! It is super effective, but we're still in this game, and that's what counts. And here comes the Glare. Bang!
The intense battle continues.
Okay, so now I have a couple of options, and I go for the wrap just to whittle it down a little bit. There's always small outside options to worry about with Raticate. For example, a couple of quick attacks could still cause a bit of a problem. Wrap can also miss, and then one Hyper Fang would still do a lot of damage. But I think we're safe for now.
The commands are issued. The attack still going on. That's a good hit. The heated battle rages on. What now? Good hit. Oh, it still can't.
We're continuing with the
Sparks are flying in this heated match.
slow strategy to whittle Pokemon down. Raticate can't really do much, especially not now that Wrap has been
Go into battle poses.
another successful hit.
Still continues. A decent hit. What a furious battle.
So yeah, I really love this old Pokemon Stadium
What'll it do?
feel. I mean, there we have it. That's the quick attack that I mentioned that you could be worried about. And at this stage, I could probably take another one,
There, it's a hit.
but I don't really want to risk it.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
The Wrap hits, so we could technically continue, but you don't really know when it ends, and if Raticate keeps using quick attack,
Still going on.
then we might still be in trouble.
Yeah, it's a hit. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
So now I'm going for a
Here's
switch
the Pokemon change.
to showcase the third Pokemon that I brought. And this is the Cloyster.
How will the swamp
I
Pokemon
love
fight?
Cloyster, especially in Gen 1, and especially with another one of the bind moves that I'm about to showcase,
They
because
strike
it has
fighting
Clamp.
poses.
And Clamp,
What's
even
that?
though it has a terrible
That's a good hit.
accuracy rate, is still gonna serve us really well in this fight.
Can't make a move
Cloyster is at full health,
A heated battle
so even
rages
if
on.
Eradicate does a couple of quick attacks,
The attack
which are
is
physical
still
moves,
continuing.
we're still good.
Good
Because
hit.
Cloyster has a high defense, and because Clamp is just
Fireworks are flying in this
eating
battle.
away at this rat.
The attack
The switch
still
was also
going
to
on.
preserve the perfect game, so that for the next game
Take it down.
we have a continue.
And
And there we go.
battle.
That's the first game in the bag. A perfect game and an extra continue. Beautiful. Okay, thank you guys for watching. The next game will be up rather soon.